स्क्रीन शेयर किया। हाँ, अभी कैसे दिख रहा है? जब मैं स्क्रीन को एक्सेप्ट करूंगा तब बीच में स्क्रीन आ जाएगा। अभी आप कुछ नहीं, मैं एक्सेप्ट करूंगा तो लोग स्क्रीन का सेटअप मुझ पर छोड़ सकते हैं। ठीक, चलिए मैं स्टार्ट करूं? हाँ जी सर। तो चलिए क्लियर कर दिया?
कुछ भी मेरे को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा।
Really good afternoon, all of you. Today, third day of webinar series phase 1 on the research farm, that is drug discovery, development, pharmacovigilance and repurposing under COVID-19 outbreak, which is organized by Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Motherhood University, Roorkee, in association with Indian Pharma Educational Society. Today we are privileged to with her Professor Dr. Kanchan Kohli ma'am, Faculty of Pharmaceutical Science, Jamia Hamdard, and moderator of today's show is Professor Dr. Satyendra Rajput ji. He is from MIT University, Greater Noida. I request to Dr. Rajput to continue this session, please.
Thank you, Professor Santosh Verma ji. I am very thankful that you have given me opportunity. So I first are thankful to Honorable Vice Chancellor Narendra Sharma ji and you and your entire team. You are doing great work. So let me introduce today's speaker, the Professor Kanchan Kohli. She is a well-known figure in pharma world, and her work speaks more than her profile. So her work in the IU system of medicine is also making the highlights. So just the profile, she is the professor and head in Department of Pharmaceutics, Faculty of Pharmacy, Jamia Hamdard, having more than 32 years of experience and guided many M.Pharm, PhD. So just seeing this, her profile more than 200 publication, H-index 34, and citation around 5,000, I-10 index is 74. So she is praiseworthy, doing a lot of great work for the pharmaceutical world, for the society. And in addition to the publications, more interesting is the patent. She has filed many patents, not only Indian, but also the US patent, which she has received also. The patent has been granted to her. And she has achieved many accolades, accomplished, and awards. And more interestingly, her products are in the market. And doing the, she have done
सुनाई
the
नहीं दे
project, DST, IUS, and lot of projects she is doing. So, madam, you are doing great work. Your books, your chapter, your publications talk a lot about you. So, I will not take more time to the audience. I will
रहा। आप
request
सुनाई दे
Dr.
रहा
Kanchan Kohli, yes, ma'am, please enlighten us with your knowledge, wisdom, and your topic of this particular seminar. Thank you. Yes, Kanchan Kohli, ma'am,
So,
we can.
thank you so much, Dr. Sitendra Raj and Dr. Santosh Verma, Rajiv Garg, and particularly the invitation is from IPS and Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Narendra Sharma ji. Thank you so much giving me an opportunity to share few, the moments of the pandemic or the few moments of the COVID-19 among our pharmacy generation, young generation, and budding pharmacists, and people who are working in industry, working with the research in academia, how we can interact with the each other in this particularly pandemic situation, and how we can improve the research activities, and could be one of the product in future launched in India. And as an Indian, we should be known in whole of the world to formulate something for COVID-19. From that angle, what the present problem is with the our pharmaceutical industry, with our researcher, with our young generation, that we will be sharing it with each other. And I like to call afterwards young generation also, the young buddies also, who can interact with us, who can share their feelings with us, so that we can solve problems sitting along the ICMR people, sitting with the regulators, sitting with the all researchers, industry people, and can solve our problem for the good, we can say, manufacturing of pharmaceutical products also, along with the kind of the vaccines also, for which our Serum Institute of India is working very hard and is funded by many of the banks and the NABARD also, just to have a one good product, so that we can overcome this problem very soon. But as the scenario is there, and we all know, and we've been keep on listening since morning till evening, that how mutation of the COVID is there. And so far, I mean, we are not successful to have one vaccine at national and the international level. And you've been listening, many countries including India been working too hard to have the vaccine. And the problem which we all know, that is the mutation is there. So looking into these problems, what our how our pharmaceutical industry can work, and presently what I foresee the problems what they are facing at the national and the international level, that we can have a chat and we can discuss with each other. And we can have a good interaction for this talk. So the today's talk is, we can say, the global problems that is the associated with our pharmaceutical sectors, pharmaceutical industries, and how can this problem will be overcome, that will be discussed. So we've been keep on listening about the COVID. And the COVID is nothing but a pandemic disease now, and that stands CO stands for corona, VI, that is stands for virus, and D is from the disease, and from where the corona word has arrived. So thus referred to as 2019 novel coronavirus. So in short, we can say the COVID-19. So COVID-19 is a disease, we can say, caused by a new strain of coronavirus. And as the cases have been confirmed in large number of countries, the World Health Organization, that is the WHO, on March 11, 2020, has characterized COVID-19 as pandemics, that means all the people. Since then, there have been a number of conspiracies with respect to origin of the said virus. So far, nobody is able to doubt that how the occurrence of the virus is there. But now that question mark is big question mark is there. Beside this, what we have to think now, how we can overcome these problems. Now the problem is there. So instead of thinking how it has have occurred, now we have to think how we can overcome this. So we are having many challenges, and always these challenges gives us opportunity. So these are the opportunities to work. So we have all worked together, like industry people, research people, academicians, and regulators. All we have to work together, and we have to overcome this problem. So health was always important, but due to COVID-19, it has acquired the significance that never seen before. So the lockdown throughout the world is meant to save people from the pandemic till the pharmaceutical industry is able to find vaccine and other, we can say, therapeutic as well as prophylactic agents. So the future of pharmaceutical industry is very bright. So once the future of the pharmaceutical industry is bright, so our young generation who are coming to the pharmacy field, their future is also bright to work. Because now many problems are will be there, which or only the young people can able to solve it, along with the senior people, of course, because the young people always be energetic, more energetic than senior people. So with this we can say what are the major challenges being faced by the pharmaceutical industry. So there are the mainly four challenges, big challenges are there. That is, first is sure the disruption of logistics, rising price of the drugs, scarcity of workers, transport challenges. So these are the all the challenges from how we can overcome these problems. The first challenges was with the logistics, and second challenges was the rising price of the. So about the rising price of the drug, why this rising is there? Because many of our the pharmaceutical drugs or the APIs, they were coming from the China. So our 85% of the market is today from the China. And from the, because of the disruption of the we can say disruption of the disruption because of the COVID, many pharmaceutical industries, they've been shut out and they've been not working. And the same condition is in India also. So to overcome this problem, our Indian companies, they are also looking for that. So this is the biggest problem. Along with that problem, we have to work. And now, I mean, in India, we'll be having the good chances so that we can manufacture our own raw materials, own APIs. But by the time we will start, it will take some time. And the reasons also, earlier all the materials which we were getting from the China, now the people have lost their faith also in that market. They should in that market. And now the product, we can say the shortage is there. So the shortage is there. So because of this problem is mainly associated. Can I see my slide if it is possible?
Slide में करो. आगे.
Next one.
Okay.
So next one. So these are the major challenges to our global pharmaceutical industries. So according to the Trade Promotion Council of India, approximately 85% of APIs imported by Indian companies are from China. India's import from China accounts for dollars 1.5 billion or 3% of bulk drugs and drug intermediates. The pharmaceutical companies faces disruption due to extended factory closure in China. So as per the data compiled, 57 of APIs of crucial antibiotics, vitamins, hormones, steroids could go out of stock, or there could be shortage of critical medical products in case of a prolonged lockdown in India. Besides our pharmaceutical industries, this problem is faced by the other industries also. For example, if you go to the grocery shops also, Maggie is not there. So because although I mean the companies Nestle is manufacturing the Maggie, but it may not be reaching to all the stores, all because of the logistics are not available, or because of many problems like supply is short, the raw materials might be short. So from past 1.5 month I'm not getting the Maggie in the market. Whenever I go and I ask for the Maggie, no supply is there. Similarly, so many products which I used to have before lockdown, they are not available in the market. If we see from the other things also. So similarly, the shortage in medicine is also there. Although I mean we are not using regularly, and many people may not be knowing, but people who are using regularly, they might be finding it is difficult. So the way dependability of Indian pharmaceutical production is at par with the international standards, which is why the US, European Union, Australia, and Japan are more than willing to buy from India. As we have seen in the case of the hydroxychloroquine, that that time even pharmaceutical shares, they've been increased from 4 to 5%, like IPCA, I mean, which is the biggest manufacturer of the hydroxychloroquine. The share of that company was before this launch of this product, the share was around somewhere 900 or 1000, between 1000, but today it is ranging from 1500 to 1700. So that means we can say the big demand of the pharmaceutical industry is there. If you just see in the stock market also, or the trading market also, share market also, you will be finding big changes there in pharmaceutical industry. So whereas the other industries, I mean like automobiles, and the shares been down by 15 to 20%, but in pharmaceutical industry the shares been rise by 15 to 30% also. So this is the where we stand, and what we can see, I mean, the future of the pharmaceutical industry and future of the young pharmacists today. Might be many students, they might be listening to this talk, and they will be encouraged to see the figures and the research, and the data is available, from where we can say the boosting of the our pharmaceutical industry is there by the government also, and by the regulator also, and by researcher also. So everybody is playing its own role in boosting the pharmaceutical industry. So in 2018-19, India's pharmaceutical exports were around dollars 19 billions dollar, but today it may increase to 30 to 40% more. So global supply chain disruption due to the halt in the production of raw materials and APIs, less availability and higher cost for the materials required for the, these were the, I mean, the problems which we are facing today. So less availability and higher cost for the materials required for generic production. Examples, your the cost of paracetamol, vitamins, and penicillin have increased tremendously. It is, I mean, for the short while, till the bulk industry will start their own production of these materials like paracetamol, vitamins. Till that time, we may be having the shortage. But as soon as the industry will start with this work, and more boosting is from the government side also, to start with the industry for the production of these APIs, so that the no shortage could be there in India, as well as we could able to make the money, we could able to export much of the product to the international markets, so that our economy can be boosted also, and we people can also be encouraged. Now look, I mean, who is responsible, who will take care of these all the things, and who people will be like involved in these cases? Only the pharmacist. So the pharmacist will be having a good future along with your the pharmaceutical industries growing up. So as per Ministry of Commerce and Industry, that is MCI India has a capacity utilization between 30 and 40% against 75% of China. Thus, low capacity utilization is another challenge to Indian pharmaceutical industry. But slowly and gradually, all these problems will be overcome, and we will be supplying a good amount of the APIs, or we will export these APIs to the international market. And today we are doing also, and we will do in more. I mean, the amount more as the production will be increased, and our finances will be improved. Similarly, we do have the production of the mask and other precautionary measures, like other precautionary equipments, like the medical devices, various medical devices. Now you are finding ventilators. Day before yesterday, somebody told me that Maruti people, they've been given the order
Oh,
for the manufacturing of the ventilators. So I mean, slowly and gradually, the people are coming up, and our industries are boosting in that way. So that means the Maruti is also coming up for the production of the medical equipments by the manufacturing of, we can say, your the ventilators. So maybe the day will come, we'll be having a very huge production of the ventilators in our country. So by that means we can export those medical devices or the medical equipments to other countries. So the production of masks and other precautionary equipments was also based in China, and the absence of such production models in the nation will force the industry to produce at a larger rate and meet the demand. However, the absence of an existing model will lead to higher prices for the same product which was imported earlier at cheaper rate. The other issues will be with the implementation of standards protocol to be followed during the production. And for this, I'll say, because in last 2 months, too much production or too much manufacturing of the sanitizers are there. So on the other day, I have received the messages from Punjab drug controller office, from the Haryana drug controller office, and they have given the data that how many fake industries they are manufacturing the sanitizer, as the demand was very high and people were not bothering that who is manufacturing, whether they will be, it is with the proper license, because laymen, they don't know. I mean, the proper license should be there for the manufacturing of the sanitizer could be there. So I was what
मैं तो कर
on
रहा
the
हूँ वो
Facebook when I saw
बैकग्राउंड
that
में आ गया आ गया
YouTube, I'd seen those pictures of the how the manufacturing premises are there and how the people are manufacturing. It was really shocked to see. So our regulators now, they are coming up slowly and gradually, because they are also extremely busy with the work. So these, they are also, I mean, taking up the fake industries, so that the proper production of the, we can say, your this sanitizer could be there, and the other medical devices, same the precautions could be taken. So the other issues will be with the implementation of the standard protocol to be followed during the production. The rampant production and the dire necessity may overlook the criteria which were met by the imported goods. So you might be listening about this, that the what the these diagnostic kits we have imported from China, they were not up to the mark. Our ICMR, I mean, outrightly rejected them. And although they had a like Chinese, they were blaming to ICMR people that unnecessarily they are creating problem, but this was not true. They were these diagnostic kits were really inferior, but now our industries have come up, and they are gearing up, and they are really manufacturing the diagnostic kit, and which is easily available at the rate cost of 300 to 500 rupees. So you, we can see the progress in our country, like how the masks and how the production of the mask and how the production of the manufacturing of the sanitizer and the production of the ventilator and other medical equipments is going on. Then slowly we will overcome this problem. So we'll talk about the logistics. Slowdown in ocean freight shipment of API remains. As far as India is concerned, there is a lot of medicine stock that comes from Goa, Baddi, and Sikkim. Due to the lockdown, it has become difficult to reach the retailers and distributors. As I was talking about the groceries products, similarly, the problem with our pharmaceutical products also. But now, I mean, the from past 2 3 days, I mean, few of the logistics, few of the companies they have opened up and will overcome this problem. So stay at home orders also lower research productivity due to operational cuts. So these were the problems. So global race to find a treatment for COVID-19, these are again the challenges. Global race to find a treatment for COVID-19, enhanced research potential of pharmaceutical companies to find COVID 19 vaccines and diagnostics. The US FDA has executed the coronavirus treatment acceleration program that is called as CTAP to bring coronavirus treatments to the market as fast as possible. So currently there are over 155 medicines and 70 vaccines in the development pipelines. And our pharmaceuticals companies, they are gearing up for the manufacturing of the vaccines and other therapeutic agents. But as regard as our vaccines and therapeutic agents, so far, I mean, as earlier, as before I talked that the mutations of the virus is there so much, so it is really for the formulator too difficult to kind of the vaccines which will be useful for whole of the world. Still it is a big question mark, and it may take 2 years also. As on the other day we were talk with the US FDA people, and our clinical trials also, as a pharmacist we know how much time it takes. Even we manufactured has today, it may take around 1 year to complete our clinical trials of the 3 phases. So many vaccines has already completed second clinical trial, and they have reached to third clinical trial. Today even I was seeing at the in the TV also that Oxford University with a collaboration with Serum Institute of India could able to reach to the third clinical trial. So this is the positive indication. Maybe after third clinical trial it will take few months more, we may have a vaccine. But so far, so as we don't have the oral therapeutic agents or antiretroviral drugs, we can say that this is a very effective medication. So all are under pipelines, and all are under big question marks. So India to become a preferred alternate hub for manufacturing APIs and key starting materials, KSM, and promote their manufacturing within country. Government has approved rupees 3,000 crore projects to set up three bulk drug parks in coordination with three states, as well as a 20% financial incentives for the next 6 years for manufacturers to make 53 critical bulk drugs, which are in turn used to make medicines. And the other day also you keep on listening under four programs of our honorable finance minister by Sita Ramayan, but things are not very clear to me till now. I have to yet to understand that how much incentives our pharmaceutical industries or the small scale industries they are going to be get it, and how they will be benefited, like I mean that interest rate, and how long they have not to pay the interest. I mean the what are the various big reliefs packages amid COVID-19. There's the outbreak is there. That's not still clear, but it will take a few more days to get the things clear. And these are the opportunities to our young people that they can enter to these entrepreneurship, like in the research sector. And definitely our government is now boosting the pharmaceutical industries and giving chance to young entrepreneurs to set up and run industries to mitigate COVID-19. So even as a researcher or as a academicians, we do have lot many chances to grow or to show our capacity that how much we can work for to overcome this COVID-19. So next topic is the reduction in manufacturing cost of bulk drugs in the country. For reduction of dependency and reliance on other countries like China for bulk drug, the Indian government has a budget of rupees 10,000 crore for the pharmaceutical industry. So assessment of the availability of drugs in the country by the Department of Pharmaceuticals revealed that the existing stock of APIs will be sufficient to manufacture drugs for 2 to 3 months. So the government has given us assurance and pharmaceutical company has given the assurance for the next 2 to 3 months. We do have the sufficient stocks is there of the API. So next after then they will now presently they're thinking how these stocks can be increased and how we can export the material to the international market. So ensuring an adequate supply of APIs and monitoring the availability. Check black marketing or illegal hoarding. So this was also a big question mark. Like other grocery items, many people were hoarding these our APIs or the illegal hoarding was there. When we see about the sanitizer, we do need the principal solvents like alcohol or isopropyl alcohol. Although no much shortage was there, but still many people were not getting it like alcohol. So because of we can say hoarding by the industries. So, re-evolution of the supply chains by many MNCs. So, now there are the companies who are working day and night for the just to have therapeutic agents or just to have the vaccines. For example, we do have AstraZeneca. They have announced a donation of 9 million face masks to various countries and is rapidly developing a clinical trial of this aclabutinib in COVID-19 patients. Furthermore, AstraZeneca has joined forces with Sanofi in the hope of developing a vaccine. So, similarly, Eli Lilly has offered great support to its diabetic population with full page advertisement in various US papers. It has offered greater support to those who have lost jobs or insurance plans due to virus. Patients are encouraged to call the Lilly Diabetes Solution Centers. So these are the challenges, or these are the pharmaceutical companies who are just really helping, and they are not thinking their benefits or their profits or at this time, but they are really helping to our people or the needy people or the poor people who are really needing these masks or these medical devices or these medicines. So similarly, Bayer has donated 3 million Resocin, that is the chloroquine tablets to the US government for use in COVID-19 patients. So similar way, Novartis is committed to donating 130 million doses of hydroxychloroquine and is now working with EMA and FDA to enable access to the drug globally. The company has also entered the COVID 19 therapeutic accelerators headed by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to promote and fund the innovations of antiviral drugs. Johnson and Johnson announced the selection of a lead COVID-19 vaccine candidate from constructs the existing partnership between the Janssen Pharmaceutical Companies of Johnson and Johnson and the Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority will increase the company's manufacturing capacity. Sanofi announced a collaboration with the Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority, part of the US Department of Health and Human Services, to advance a novel COVID-19 vaccine candidates. So Pfizer's pneumonia vaccine, Prevnar 13, has seen an unexpected jump in sale. Collaboration with BioNTech for a COVID-19 vaccine is also stimulated. Similarly, we are having GSK announced it would partner with the Chinese biotech company Clover Biopharmaceuticals. Under the partnership, GSK will provide Clover with its proprietary adjuvants compound that enhance the effectiveness of vaccine. Roche announced that the FDA issued an emergency use authorization for its diagnostic kit, advancing coronavirus testing to meet urgent medical need. Roche is committed to delivering as many as tests as possible and is going to the limits of production capacity. India currently has lifted the ban on the export of certain medications which are being used in the treatment of COVID 19 affected patients. When it comes to treating COVID 19, however, there has been evidence of hydroxychloroquine, lopinavir, ritonavir that are all your the antiretroviral drugs. But so far, so as we've been listening and we've been reading out that no therapeutic agent has yet to find yet has in, given us the evidences that particularly this antiretroviral drug is effective, and somewhere the use of the too much the antibiotic is there, and to use of the too much of the antibiotic should be restricted. And as a pharmacist and as a clinical pharmacist, we should able to guide the more of the people that who are scared of COVID-19 or who are really suffering from COVID-19, that too much use of the antibiotics could not be there, should not be there. Although we can say somewhere the combination therapy is used, but again that combination therapy could be muted around 7 to 8 strains. Still no evidences are there, so we can say the novel discovery of the antivirus or anti-agents or antimicrobial agents could be there. So this is the all the problems is related with your the pharmaceutical industries. And as a researchers, where we can enter, we can really help to the pharmaceutical industry to, because uh, as we know, we are academician, and the number of the academicians or the number of the colleges or universities are much more. Why can't we contribute something to our pharmaceutical industry or something to our nation, so that we collectively we can all could be able to formulate some of the products which can be which can be used as prophylactic or therapeutic agents, as the case may be. So these are the various challenges with us as a pharmaceutical as a pharmacy profession, or as a, we have, once we have entered to the pharmaceutical field, so many challenges and more challenges are with us than the other, we can say you are the medical uh,
तो एक एक
consultants
घंटा
or the
बोला
medical professionals. The more challenges are with us. Unless until we don't have the product, we will not be able to cure the problems, or will not be able to solve the problems. So today I've been listening about this protein interaction, some mechanism, based on some mechanism some products could be there, or based on drug designing, because at the moment we cannot have a research in advanced stages as the lockdown is there, and most of the research centers and most of the teaching institutes and the university being closed down. So in absentia of that, we can have the drug designing based on the computer drug aided drug designing and docking, then the artificial intelligence which is coming up the field, and which we can say the future of the artificial intelligence will be much more in coming years. So the drug interaction studies, then we can have vaccine developments, bulk drug development, and we do have the therapeutic agents, we do have the prophylactic agents, and we do have the novel discovery of the some of the antiretroviral drugs, or maybe where we can see single antiretroviral drug is not effective, so we can have the combination of the drugs, and along with that we have to see the combination. When we are selecting the combination, we have to go for the drug interaction also. So sitting at home, just by the help of the Google and the research publications, and we can say just listening to webinar presentation by the renowned speakers or by the renowned industrialists, or interacting with them, maybe we will be able to solve much of the problems. So these are the much of the problems of the pharmaceutical industry. And as I mentioned you earlier also, that um challenges are there, but with challenges always the opportunities are there. So we have to look these opportunities much more in a better way, so that our industry could grow, pharmaceutical industry could grow. And once our pharmaceutical industry grow, definitely with the interaction between academia and industry, interaction will be more. And because whatever the industry is doing, they are also taking the help of the researchers. Whatever the publication you people and we people are doing it, they are just validating those papers, and they are using those papers. Because as a researcher, as a academician, we just go for the publication and we are very happy with those publication. But our research is good researchers and the good where we have validated the process and we have given the factual data, not manipulated one. And our research our papers being referred, because sometimes we do receive these remarks from the industry that this paper has been referred. So similarly we can say so these were the some problems and challenges where we talk about the our usual products, our synthetic drugs. But there are the besides this, we do have some challenges with the herbal drugs also. And you've been keep on listening that our PMO office has given the instruction to these medicine people or to the physician that prescribe the kahwa also along with the what medication you are giving, along with that at least with food they've been instructed give the kahwa also. And it has given the instruction to ICMR people, and in AIMS they have set up the separate section for the preparation of the kahwa, and where the 500 patients are there. And these our medicine people even they can have the in other words indirectly they can have the clinical trials also, because 500 patients they are having the different stages. They might be the beginner with the where the covid, or some people they are under quarantine. Some some people they are at very mild stages, some are at the in between, and some are very the advanced stages, like they might be on the ventilator. So all the people being all the patients being advised to give the this kahwa. And this kahwa is nothing but it is, I mean, the set formulation is there. There's a 64 number 64 given by the Ayush for this kahwa. And this is at YouTube also, Facebook also, everywhere you will be getting the formula for this kahwa. And this kahwa is just containing your, the for example, tulsi, and other, we can say, your benefited drugs along with that. So in these work also, I mean, pharmacist can, or as a pharmacist we can have a big role. So Ministry of Ayush has rolled out some Ayurvedic recommendations to boost immunity using simple home remedies and stop the spread of the viral disease. If nothing is available, at least some tulsi, kali mirchi, dhania, jeera, everything is available at our kitchen. So why can't we start the work from the kitchen? So that is the always, I mean, from my side, the suggestion is there. So Ministry of Ayush, in collaboration with the Council of Scientific and Industry, CSIR, has started clinical trials testing formulation of four important Ayurvedic herbs in fighting the novel coronavirus. So the medicine under study include ashwagandha, gurchi, Yashti Madhu, Peepli, and another formulated drug, Ayush 64. So these are the simple, we can say, the Ayurvedic preparation in which we can play a major role. In major role, how you can play it? First, whatever the raw materials are used, they should be of having the quality. As we all know, as a pharmacist, that herbal drugs usually, I mean, the API raw materials is a real problem, like the purity. So the purity is one thing, and the metal content is the another thing. Like tulsi extract never been used, we are not using it because of the lead content and the mercury content in it. So we can analyze and we can have the better analytic method, and we can establish the better analytic method, because Ayurvedic doctors or the physicians, they might be using these medicines, herbal drugs, but they also are not aware of these things that we have to, because whatever is based on the Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia they are using. And as we people, there is no, we know there is no standardization, no analytic methods have been development yet. So why can't we start with this work as a researcher, as a academician? If we do have synthetic drugs, like, so along with these synthetic drugs we can have the combination therapy also. In combination therapy we can even combine with the herbal drugs also, and with the herbal, not with the full herbal extracts, sometimes we can have the phytoconstituent also, like the active moiety of this plant material, which we can combine. And much of the research work we've been doing it, and many, I mean, our institutes, they are doing it along with the, not even for the COVID-19, but for the other problems also, like anti-cancer drugs. They are mixing with the antioxidants. So similarly for COVID-19 19 also, we have to identify some of the drug molecules, herbal molecule. On the other day, I've been listening that the people are doing much more work for this, and somebody even the questioning also that how they can go about this. So for the going about this, we have to contact to the Ayush ministry, and the Ayush department is very much near to, situated near to ICMR. And once our product will be finalized by the Ayush ministry, then we can go to the ICMR, and we can have a good standards, good I mean, the dose calibration, validated methods, and we can move to clinical trials, and definitely the product could be launched in the market. So for this also we have to work together. That means, for example, I mean, the pharmacologist people, they have to play much role into it. And again, I'll be one day I'm requesting Professor Satyendra Rajput also, and Santosh, Dr. Santosh also, and all people requesting that them that we can start at least some of the pharmacological work of these plant related materials. Now we can go ahead with the COVID-19 also. Earlier I was very much interested for the cancer drugs, but after this COVID-19 I've also done some of the homework sitting at home, and we can share the our what we can do as a academician and researchers just sitting at home. So the coronavirus, which originated again from China's Wuhan, is a global challenge and must be fought collectively. So we all, the institutes, industry, our regulators, we have to all play a big role for the we can say development of the vaccine products and the development of the herbal products, because for the development of the vaccine products we cannot do sitting just at home. So we have to work particularly we can say the labs, which are designated labs. We cannot just work in the ordinary lab. So similarly for our herbal products like Ministry of Ayush last month recommended Chawanprash and herbal products like teas and spices to boost immunity. And just sitting at home we can just think of like what curcumin plays roles, what our protein based on the other day these seeds, your what many seeds they are having, they are protein rich, like sesame seed, sesame oil. So these are all having the big role, they are rich with the proteins, calcium. So why can't we select them? Chilonji is one of the drug which been recommended. So similarly the Dabur along with various state governments and Ayush ministry is also conducting clinical studies for prophylaxis and management of COVID-19. So as the Dabur is developing the products in the similar way, we can also think as an academician that what we can do and what our pharmaceutical industry can do. So regarding this Ayush, uh, we have to like this is the you are the Ayurvedic yoga, and in yoga our Professor Sitinder is playing very big role, and daily we've been seeing on Facebook that how actively he is doing for the welfare of the community. He's not doing for himself alone, but he's doing for the community, so that many people could be um, come under influence that how he is doing, so we should also do. So there is the start of the program, so very good initiation has been taken, and many of the institutes like other institutes, all teaching institutes, they are also setting up the yoga center, and their faculty members and their students, they are also being involved. I know many universities, they are doing, they had taken the initiation for this program, yoga program. So similarly we are having the homeopathic product, and homeopathic you have all, you must have consumed this arsenium. So I've also taken as a preventive, as a prophylactic, as people were suggesting, for 3 to 5 days. So today was the seventh day. So I also taken homeopathic medicine. So yoga, homeopathic, and similarly Unani people, they are also playing a big role for the development of these prophylactic medicines for the prevention of the, we can say, the coronavirus. So similarly as been boosted by the Ayush that you can have a drop of the oil, sesame oil or coconut oil around your nose, and the basic principle is the same. So they will be retaining the bacteria, virus, all, although it is one of the preventive measure. But so far we don't have the evidences, we can have only the I mean, we can only prevent ourselves. That's it. So the Indian pharmaceutical industry is unnerved, failing to honor commitment towards clients, damage India's reputation as the pharmacy to the world. It could also lead to loss of business, particularly in lucrative markets like the US and UK. So the government also has an obligation to help the global community and facilitate export in urgent times. So the evolving epidemic at home and growing global needs makes the challenges and we have to overcome. The change in the global footprint of Indian pharmaceutical companies and reduced dependence of domestic pharma companies on a single supplier like China could be suggested as one positive result of COVID-19. So we all are aware of this. So the overall impact of the pharmaceutical companies in the fight against the virus will not be easily forgotten. So, lastly, I must say that we have to all work together to somewhere where we can develop these therapeutic agents, where we can have the prophylactic agents, where we can have the vaccines. So, thank you for the patience listening, and thank you to the moderators for doing a good job. So, any question?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. The talk was very informative and it was thought provoking. So we were very much engaged with all your interaction and discussion. So first comment, I will request Dr. Rajiv Khark, who is the center head MIT University. So he can share his viewpoint. Dr. Rajiv Khark, please.
So, good evening, ma'am. Good evening,
Good
ma'am,
evening.
and
Good evening.
thank you very much. It was more than blessings from your side, along with knowledge mixture, and really a great presentation with a lot of knowledge which we all are seeking. And my question is that Honorable Prime Minister also he has put more stress on Make in India. And as you also discussed that we are procuring the API from China. So what are the key factors or what are the key parameters which can really make us the world leader in case of the bulk drug industries also, ma'am? What should be done?
Um, um, Actually, I'm not any question. I'm not listening properly. Yeah,
Dr.
Dr.
Khark,
Rajiv,
can you repeat?
any question?
Yeah, can you hear me, ma'am? Ma'am, can you hear me?
Um,
Can you hear me, ma'am?
just a lot of disturbances there. Lot of disturbances there.
Okay, so you can't hear me clearly.
Dr. Khark, just repeat your question again, please.
Yes, ma'am. My
Not
question
clear,
is,
very clear. Like,
ma'am, my question is,
mhm.
Yes, yes,
yes,
make
ma'am.
it
My
brief.
my question is that how can we
Yeah,
become the
Dr.
world
Rajiv
leader?
first, yes.
How we can become the leader,
How
right?
how can we become the world leader in API production also, so that we need not to procure from China
You will not.
to realize that the dream of make in India in
Right.
terms of pharma industries.
Actually, I'm not able to listening properly, but I have heard just only few words. I mean, you have perhaps you have asked how we can
Yes.
become number one.
Yes.
Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is that
Yes, ma'am.
your
Yes, ma'am.
question? You know,
Yes, ma'am. In API production.
at least you know
इसको मेरे वाला स्क्रीन
in our country we do have young people. You know, energetic people. So, and now our government is giving much of incentives also. You've been listening about from last 4 days from our honorable minister, finance minister, and she is offering the good incentives also. And
Yes,
as
ma'am.
I mentioned, I don't know much about these incentives, but I just overhear it that for some time this interest will not be charged from in at the initial level, so that you can begin it. So as a young entrepreneurship, and even you and I and we also can start something, so that we can help to our pharmaceutical industry, and not like we can say at the bulk level, but at the initial level, for example, so that technology could be transferred to the industry. So that particular time which you people and I have spent for the research work, that pharmaceutical industry could able to save it. But only thing is, we have to work very hard for this, and not in the manipulative way. Our results should be validated properly, and they should be reproducible. Because when we are going to the industry, when we are claiming something, that we are very sure that our process been validated. For example, you have developed HPLC method. So if you are very sure that your HPLC method is uh, could be validated, because that way the industry could able to save the time. So as the number of the, we can say, our pharmacists and our researchers, academicians is so much, that we can start the work and we can think over it, so we can become the number one in a world, all over the world. But only thing is, our regulators and our government, they should support us also along with that.
Thank you,
We
ma'am.
cannot do, I mean, the alone all the things, but they should support us, and with their support, definitely, if you are having kind of the idea, you can just go ahead with that, and nobody will going to stop that.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Just to add on this, that we have the huge human resource capability is there, and
Yeah.
now government motive is also there. So policy is there, capability is there. Just we not need to have the delegation of the duties. We need to identify the industry, and we need to distribute the responsibility. Like there is a, we always work on the competitive way. Where the market will go there. So we need to understand how to delegate this, and even the government is thinking for the separate um, ministry will work on the only on the pharmaceutical sectors. So some of the initiative that ministry is
Yeah,
taking.
very right.
Ma'am, you have already developed products, so we just want to know about your product and what challenges you face. As you know that nowadays the herbal products we can approve in the category of nutraceuticals. Once we think about that, that particular product may go for the medicine or phytopharmaceuticals. So there are a lot of limitation and challenges is there. So can you brief about that, your product and the challenges, and the could be possible opportunities for this? Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you able to listen?
I mean, yeah, yeah. Huh, you're asking about the opportunities.
First part is your product. Just we want to know about your products. Another is the challenges
Yeah.
you face. Third is the you have approved in the category of nutraceutical or phytopharmaceuticals, and what are the challenges to get
Hmm.
the drug approved in phytopharmaceuticals, because it have more scope
No.
and it have the targeted or uh,
Yeah, yeah, the challenges with us is because you are also academician, and I also, the main challenge with us is the finances. We don't have the finances to further go with the work. Like for example, at the case of the nutraceutical or the phytoconstituents, we have to carry the phase 1 clinical trials. Okay, So the phase 1 clinical trials, who will pay the money? The question is, unless until industries who need this product, and they will going to spend the money like jointly or under whatever the conditions are there. So only thing is, we have to contact. Opportunities are there, many opportunities today. Industries are there. I mean, they want the products which been developed from modern traditional to modern system, because whenever we people are working now, we are working or the translating our research from traditional to modern system, so that the much of the herbal products, the viability issue is there. So this viability issue could be overcome with the modern system. So for that we are looking it, and particularly when we are working for the phyto constituents, we need the references. Okay, so for to get these references, again, we did require much amount of the funds, and we have to produce the 4 references, and 4 references near about costing say 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs also. So again, if the unless the university or the our the research products, we could able to manage the money, it's not possible to get it done. And research is really costly, and once we can have the projects, even sometimes you apply for the projects and you don't get it, many times it happens. So maybe that for particular project which you are thinking that your product could be launched in the market, and you further you don't have finances to do the further analytic work to validate the data, to run the first stage of the clinical trials. So unless until you don't have the first stage of the clinical trials, you cannot file the application. So here the opportunities are there, that we have to arrange the funds and we have to work very hard. And for working hard, we don't require the manipulative data, we require the validated data.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Wonderful explanation you have given. So one question is that nowadays you have already have done a lot of work related to Ayush system of medicine. What scope you see the future pharmacist in Ayush system of medicine? What role they can play? I think there is a huge gap in quality assurance.
Yeah, who's
So yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
ma'am. Yes, your comment.
So that we all know that quality is the main thing. So how the quality we can bring it, again, by developing the analytic method. So for no standardization has been done. For example, I'd given you the example of the tulsi extract, which has been mentioned by the Ayush people. So tulsi extract normally contains metal content, or over many of the herbal materials, they do contain the herbal these metals. And to just standardize it, what is the permitted amount of the metal should be there, so that it will not have the the untowards actions in our body. So for that, or the metal, we can say the toxicity, to prevent this metal toxicity, we should standardize it. So the standardization is the main part, which has not been done in ayurvedic preparation. It doesn't matter whether where we are from the pharmacy people, we are not from ayurveda background, but ayurveda is physicians, or the consultancy is something else, but the development of the product is something else, because those physicians, they don't know how to develop these products, and how these products could be brought to the modern system. So if we start working for these products, gap is there, and that gap could be fulfilled with as a researcher, when we are, or as a academician when we are working. And it's one of the interesting field also. When you start working it, unless until you don't get kind of the results, you will not be satisfied, and day and night you will think over it. And you will see the literature, you will go through the literature, other, we can say, your formulations also, and you will be like very busy for these products. And um, never ending, we can say, process is there. So again, this is my one of the suggestion, that if we can start working the Ayush product or the herbal product, much of the industry could be there. For example, today you will be having the detox product. So detox product is nothing, it relates with the COVID-19. When our body will be detoxed, definitely, the kind of the virus which will be attacking to our body will not, I mean, that will be kind of, we can say, कि जितना ज़्यादा वो हैवी होना चाहिए वो थोड़ा सा माइल्ड हो जाएगा. So we'll be having the kind of the problem could be little bit can be overcome. I'm not saying that totally it will be cured, and I'm not claiming it. Nobody can claim it right now unless until the clinical trials are not there. So I must say that this is a huge gap between, as you have asked, huge gap is there, and that gap could be filled by us just by,
Yes.
if we'll choose one of the drug, we can start working it, and no end is there.
Thank
We
you,
can
ma'am.
start with the
So,
kitchen masala only.
right. So, we request Professor Santosh Sharma ji for his comment or question, and then Rajiv Karv also, if you want to comment on that. Then I think we have in the panel Rahul Kaushik ji, if you want to comment. The comments are welcome. Yes, sir. Santosh Sharma ji.
Good evening to everyone.
Thank you,
Uh, Ma'am,
Dr. Rahul. Please, he's a member. He's a founder member of the society, uh, Indian Pharma Educational Society, under which banner we are conducting this webinar. So
Wow.
please, Mr. Rahul Kaushik, Dr. Rahul
Madam, my
Kaushik,
question is
you may
that
continue.
since the outbreak of this pandemic COVID-19 infection, there is also an outbreak of so-called sanitizer companies and PPE kit manufacturing companies. Like you have mentioned that we are manufacturing more than 2 lakhs PPE kits per day. So, is there any quality check
Yeah.
from the government side? Because 4 months before we are not manufacturing us
Yeah,
even a
yeah, yeah,
single
yeah,
kit.
yeah, 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 yeah. There is quality check, and this quality check is done by DRDO. uh, Not by the our, we can say, the drug regulators, but
Okay,
DRDO is checking this quality. And I tell you, for face mask, you have to go to uh, in mask at Timarpur, New Delhi. Okay, or
okay,
Delhi, sorry, Delhi, not New Delhi. Timarpur, DRDO, Timarpur, for
okay,
PPE kits and the material, the material or the covers which been used for the dead bodies, that
okay,
has also been regulated by DRDO only. And for that NOC, first you have to get the NOC from these places, DRDO
okay,
Gwalior. And DRDO
okay.
Gwalior will give you the license or NOC for PPE kits also, and for dead body covers. And
No, madam,
whereas
my question
this
is
face mask,
okay.
yeah. So
My
this is the
question, my question,
regulation, unless until NOC, yeah.
my
And they
question
have
Rahul,
to
is that
take that material also. Hmm.
okay, now
Yes,
Rahul, you
yes,
are
please.
speaking. Ma'am, please, Rahul will be speaking. Yes, Dr. Rahul.
uh,
Uh,
madam, my question is
yeah,
that since the outbreak last 2 to 3 months, there are lots of companies in the market which are selling these PPE kits and these masks and 95 masks and sanitizers also. Even many of our faculty fraternity, they have also prepared this sanitizers in their labs also. So, is there any
for I,
check?
yeah, yeah. There are regulatory check is there. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. For sanitizer, unless until it contains some of the herbal material, we have to go to our state government SIDESCO,
Okay,
okay, for the having the license. Okay, if you are not using any herbal material into it, if you are using herbal material into it, then you have to go to Ayurvedic. Okay, Ayush.
okay,
Okay, so this is for sanitizer. And for sanitizer, there are the norms being laid down by our state government regulatory office. So those norms are with me. If you want, I can pass it to you also. So big list is there. Like we have to go, we have to take NOC from the excise department for the procurement of alcohol, and for the NOC from the fire people also, NOC from green side people also. So like big list is there. Unless until you don't have those documents with you, you cannot apply for the license. Okay,
Okay.
this is for your the sanitizer. And for your mask, I am telling you, for the face mask, you have to go what material you are using. With that material, you have to submit your documents to DRDO, Timarpur, Delhi. Okay, for
Okay.
mask
Thank
only,
you.
for
Thank you so
mask
much.
material what you are using. And for kits, PPE kits, and for dead body covers, you have to go to DRDO Gwalior. And for face mask, they will give you the license NOC within 15 days, because they are having the shortage of the manpower. So for example, today I have applied. Within 15 days, this is all online. Only thing is you have to submit the material and documents to the DRDO, okay, personally. Okay, and then for PPE kits and for dead body covers, with the material which you are using, with that material and the documents, big documents are there. For that, you have to go to DRDO Gwalior, and within 24 hours they will give you the, this is the commitment from them. Within
Okay.
24 hours they will give you the NOC. So now there is no problem for getting the license. Everybody is boosting up. And for sanitizer also, if you are having the all the documents ready, and you are having all the these requirements fulfilled, within week, within 3 to 4 days, you will be getting the license.
Thank you
Ma'am,
so much, ma'am.
one thing which we can
So
see on the
yes,
social
this is
media
not a
also,
Yes, yes, Dr. Rajiv, yes.
yeah.
ma'am, one thing which I can see on the social media also, that some of the our faculty colleagues, they are making their own sanitizers and they are distributing also among the people. Means they are doing a charity
So
by doing this. So what do you say? Should we allow this thing, or we should demotivate this thing? I think this is a serious concern,
no, no,
because as
no.
you told that there are the
This
regulations
is
for
serious
sanitizers.
concern. You know, our you know our colony also having the shortage of the sanitizer. So I could have arranged isopropyl alcohol. That's no problem. And I'm using my own made sanitizer. I have never purchased from the market, and this is very good. I have added herbal oils into it. So, but I cannot give to others. No, I discussed with my husband that can I give to RWA people, that they can distribute
Yes,
to
ma'am.
colony, like the people who are needy. But otherwise, I thought no, it doesn't have license in it. And instead of doing the social service, they may catch hold of me, that who am I, who is giving the sanitizer to other people. Although I know all the materials which have been used, they are all I mean the validated purified herbal materials also. But I cannot do like this. I cannot do the social service things like this,
Ma'am,
unless
This
until I don't
I
this
have
also
license.
point,
contribute with your
this
discussion.
point really, ma'am, because
Uh,
now you are expressing your views. I hope that our faculty colleagues, they will not go for it. And when listening from you, then I think they will try to control over this thing. It is good
Okay.
that being the pharmacy professional, we can do a lot many things, but we cannot do that manufacturing the things at home or
Yeah.
suggesting anything from our side or promoting any self medication. I think these are not our
No, no, no,
areas.
no,
So this is
no,
really very
no.
kind
That
to
is
hear
all
from you.
illegal.
Okay,
Yeah,
now I
I hope
request
that
That is all
Dr.
the
illegal.
community
Santosh
will
Verma.
understand this.
Santosh
Thank you, ma'am.
Verma, yes, your comments.
Uh, I also want to contribute with this discussion. I think Dr. Rajiv says to discourage this type of practice to hand it over the homemade preparation to the society or needy people. I am not agree with this. Licensing. I think licensing is required for the trade purpose only. Otherwise, as per we people who know about the formulation, if we prepare at home and supply or not supply, just distribute to the other free of cost and no trading asset, then no harm for anyone. I think so.
Sir, I will also
No,
support in this thing that कहते हैं ना
I
सर,
mean the
डूब
I mean
मैम कैन आई कम इन, बस जस्ट वन पॉइंट. जिस कहते हैं ना, डूबते को तिनके का सहारा. जिसके पास कुछ नहीं है हाथ धुलने के लिए, अगर आप उसको होममेड सैनिटाइजर दे पा रहे हैं, जरूर इसमें लोकल अथॉरिटी का अगर आप इन्वॉल्व करते हैं, इफ यू इन्वॉल्व लोकल अथॉरिटी, दे विल अलाउ एंड थिंग्स विल गो. सो ये कहना कि मतलब हम डिस्करेज करें, मैं
Yes, I
राजू
am
सर
agree with you,
से
Dr. Rajiv.
सहमत हूँ कि इस चीज
Eh,
में चीजें जो
I am agree with
है बहुत ज्यादा ओवर शो करने की कोशिश करते हैं, राइट. सो
हाँ,
वी
वो
नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, वी हैव टू
वो क्या
मेक.
करते हैं सर, वो अपने अपने कॉलेज को प्रमोट करने के लिए ऐसी हरकतें कर देते हैं कभी कभी. हो सकता है मेरी बात बुरी लगे कुछ भाइयों को मेरे, बट ऐसा भी हो रहा है कि हमारे कॉलेज ने ये बना दिया, फिर वो उसको शो करेंगे सोशल मीडिया पे. आई थिंक दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग शुड नॉट बी देयर अकॉर्डिंग टू
कोई
मी.
बात नहीं, हम लोग
नहीं
पॉजिटिव
बना
लेते हैं.
दिए तो ठीक
अल्टीमेटली
है.
मटेरियल इज प्रिपेयर्ड एंड डिलीवर्ड, दैट इज द इम्पोर्टेंट. एंड कंज्यूमर हैज यूज्ड, देयर शुड बी नो bad
मैम
effect, or that should be ensured. Yes, Verma ji want to comment on that. Verma ji, then we take comment
I am
on the volume.
मैं इसमें किसी के पर्सनल पे नहीं जाना चाहता.
मैडम दे
सबके
आर
अपने अपने हैं. I also know about many institute who promote their product in this situation, but his or her motto is good about the uh, society. That's why at this pandemic outbreak condition, this is appreciable. हर छोटा प्रयास इस हालत से निकलने की तरफ स्वागत योग्य है. जैसा अभी डॉक्टर राजपूत ने कहा,
देखिए
डूबते को तिनके का सहारा है. मैं एग्री विद दिस थॉट.
हाँ
Rahul ji want to speak. Rahul
देखिए
Kaushik ji.
इसमें
यस यस मैम, मैं एक चीज कहना चाह रहा था कि इट इज ट्रू कि हम लोग सोसाइटी के लिए, चैरिटी के लिए ये सब चीज करें, लेकिन कुछ लोग ऐसे भी हैं जो हर्बल प्रोडक्ट्स के नाम पे सैनिटाइजर, अनटिल अनलेस इट कंटेन्स सर्फेक्टेंट और इथेनॉल, इट इज ऑफ नो यूज. Some people are dissolving just ingredients, green ingredients. I don't think what they are adding. They are dispensing and they are claiming that it is hand sanitizer and it is very effective in COVID. So I am very much concerned about this thing.
Kanchan ma'am can comment
we
because she
cannot claim
already, yeah.
yeah we cannot claim the effectiveness unless until we have tested it.
But for
And
layman, for layman it matters,
only
ma'am.
say to boost ourselves, that is not, because although that whatever herbal material or herbal oils or the essential oils you might be using, they might be having the strong antimicrobial activity. That's very good, but again, as you have said, that it may contain the surfactant and other things, but we have to take care of these, that no other materials should be used. And as Dr. Santosh has asked me about the social service and डूबते को तिनके का सहारा, that is okay, but some people just to have their own what I can say,
Self promotion, self
थोड़ा अपने आप
promotion,
को दिखाने के लिए करते हैं कि हमने
publicity.
बना लिया. और
ना ये नहीं,
I mean,
ये प्रोपेगेंडा से बचना
नहीं नहीं,
चाहिए.
और मैं
Sense of
आपको
speaker.
बताऊं कि for use of alcohol, one has to take the permission from the excise department. For
Yes,
automobile
yes.
alcohol, it is okay, but alcohol you have to take the permission from excise department. तो excise department आपके कॉलेज को तो देगा नहीं, यूनिवर्सिटी को तो देगा नहीं. For that you need the industry people. तो वो सिर्फ इंडस्ट्री वालों को ही देगा और एक लिमिटेड क्वांटिटी में देगा. लाइक अगर उन्होंने डिसाइड किया है कि इस इंडस्ट्री को हमें 25 लीटर्स देना है, तो वो उसको 15 दिन के बाद 25 लीटर्स ही देगा, और वो उतनी क्वांटिटी ही बना सकते हैं, उससे क्वांटिटी को ज़्यादा एक्सीड नहीं कर सकते। अगर आप आइसोप्रोपाइल अल्कोहल से बनाते हैं तो देन इट इज़ ओके कि आइसोप्रोपाइल अल्कोहल आपको मिल रहा है मार्केट से, और उसका भी पीछे आया था कि आइसोप्रोपाइल अल्कोहल भी लोग ऐसे ही बेच रहे हैं, मतलब नॉट विद द स्टैंडर्ड कंपनी, जिसके पास भी कुछ है वो सब उसको बेचता जा रहा है। तो मैनी स्पूरियस ड्रग्स वर आल्सो देयर, एंड मैनी स्पूरियस स्टैंडर्ड दिस सैनिटाइजर्स वर देयर। और मैं आपको एक वीडियो भी भेजूंगी कि वो कैसे बना रहे थे, जो कि हमारे ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर्स ने रेड की हैं इंडस्ट्रीज को। अबाउट 50 इंडस्ट्रीज बीन रेडेड फॉर द सैनिटाइजर इन दीज डेज ओनली, बिकॉज की लगा था कि अब कंट्री में टाइज मिलने वाले नहीं है, इसका मन आया उसने अपने पैसा कमाने के लिए उसको बेचना शुरू कर दिया। तो लाइक मैनी पीपल आर लाइक दिस ऑल्सो। तो हम लोगों ने वो नहीं, हम लोग तो थोड़ा सा मतलब ठीक है, हमें चीज का पता है तो हमने उसको बना लिया, और आसपास अगर किसी की रिक्वायरमेंट है, किसी को नहीं मिल रहा, तो हमने उसको थोड़ा सा शीशी में डाल के दे दिया। तो दैट इज ए डिफरेंट इशू। बट अगर आप उसको मैन्युफैक्चर करना है, उसको लार्ज स्केल पे लाना है, तो देन यू नीड ऑल दिस डॉक्यूमेंट्स, एनओसी चाहिए, फायर वालों से चाहिए, ग्रीन एरिया से चाहिए कि आपकी इंडस्ट्री ग्रीन एरिया में है, बिकॉज देयर कुड बी द फायर हैजर्ड्स कुड बी देयर। तो एनओसी चाहिए, 3 जगह से एनओसी चाहिए आपको, बिग लिस्ट ऑफ द डॉक्यूमेंट्स आर देयर, देन यू कैन गो फॉर द मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑफ द सैनिटाइजर।
मैम, आज की डेट में मार्केट में सैनिटाइजर के नाम पे ब्लू कलर का कलर मिला हुआ पानी भरा हुआ बोतल भी अवेलेबल है, ऐसा बताते हैं सारे लोग।
तो यही तो आप
तो यहाँ पे जरा लेबल देख के
रियलिटी यही है सर।
नहीं है, वो
देखो
वो जो
ऐसा
मौका प्रस्त होता
था कि जब
अपॉर्चुनिटी।
एक चीज की सडन रिक्वायरमेंट आई। अब मैं आपको बताती हूँ कि मैगी की ही रिक्वायरमेंट थी, अब मैगी नहीं मिल रही तो लोग सब्स्टिट्यूट यूज कर रहे हैं, सनफीस्ट वालों के भी बन रहे हैं, देन और कंपनीज भी आ गई हैं। बट अगर जब पता चला कि वो सब फेक है, मैं आपको, रिलायंस ने बिल्कुल पैकेट मैगी का बनाया है जो बिल्कुल आपको मैगी लगता है, एकदम से आप उठाएंगे तो कई लोग ऐसे भी खरीद के ला रहे हैं कि वो बिल्कुल मैगी की तरह ही है, कलर भी, एवरीथिंग यू विल फाइंड, नो डिफरेंस इज देयर। तो अब ऐसे तो फिर यही तो हमें फेक चीजें पकड़नी है, और यही एज ए फार्मासिस्ट हमें इन चीजों का ध्यान रखना है, और हमें लोगों को एजुकेट करना है, उन लोगों को समझाना है कि आप ऐसे गलत काम मत करो, आप प्रॉपर वे से जाओ। तो प्रॉपर वे से जाएंगे तो उनको भी डर नहीं है। लाइक आप जैसे आप पीसीआई की रिक्वायरमेंट पूरी करते हैं कि आपको इतने टीचर्स चाहिए, इतना इक्विपमेंट चाहिए, तो एक बार आप वो रिक्वायरमेंट पूरी करते हैं तो फिर आपको कोई मतलब कुछ कहने वाला है, और आप भी कॉन्फिडेंट है कि हमारे पास तो सारी चीजें हैं। तो ऐसे ही जब हम इंडस्ट्री में जाते हैं तो वी शुड हैव ऑल द थिंग्स विद अस। जैसे आप डीआरडीओ से एनओसी लेके आते हैं तो आपको कोई कुछ कहेगा ही नहीं, आप बनाते जाइए। तो जैसे आपको बताया है कि अब आपको देखो कि मैंने कितनी छुट्टियों में बैठ के नॉलेज कलेक्ट की कि हमें फेस मास्क के लिए डीआरडीओ में जाना है, तिमारपुर जाना है, और पीपी किट्स के लिए और डेड बॉडी कवर्स के लिए हमें कहाँ जाना है, ग्वालियर में। वो आपको 24 आवर्स में दे देंगे, वो आपको 15 डेज में देंगे, क्योंकि उनके पास मैन पावर नहीं है। उनकी जो मैन पावर है वो मिनिस्ट्री यूज कर रही है उनको डे एंड नाइट, उनकी मीटिंग्स के साथ, तो इसलिए उनके पास मैन पावर कम हो गई है। अब डीआरडीओ ग्वालियर है तो वो आपको क्लेम कर रहा है कि हम 24 आवर्स में आपको लाइसेंस देंगे। अब जब आपको प्रॉपर लाइसेंस मिल रहा है तो आप अच्छे वे से काम करेंगे तो आपको भी डर नहीं है, और रेगुलेटर आते हैं तो अच्छे, कोई बात नहीं, तो रेगुलेशंस आर देयर। अभी मास्क के लिए उतने रेगुलेशंस नहीं है, बट अभी डीआरडीओ ने बना दिया है कि आपको ये मटेरियल चाहिए, इतने प्लाई का होना चाहिए, 3 प्लाई होना चाहिए, 4 प्लाई होना चाहिए। तो ये सब उनकी एक रिक्वायरमेंट्स बन गई है।
मैम, just
एंड
अभी आप जैसे you were discussing regarding the product in which you are talking about Ayurvedic product, they have the metal content, and nowadays we are listening lot of new normal in the world, new normal after COVID-19. So as we now aware that we need to live with the COVID-19, I'm just correlating that. Can we have the new normal that the tulsi having the heavy metal is up to that limit is acceptable? Anybody have produced that if the toxicity or heavy metal is up to that level that will damage such kind of thing is available, or we are
That's,
just over exaggerating the things that
you know,
have Ayurvedic products have the heavy metals, so it should not be utilized. So that one concern is there. Can we
so this is
guide
the
that?
only challenge.
One more thing, ma'am, like we are now currently getting the information related to cholesterol. So earlier it was thought that आपने घी नहीं खाना, ये नहीं
Yeah.
खाना, वो नहीं खाना. Nowadays even this concept is going disapproved that is not associated with number of things before earlier claims like the utilization of statins. So can we think that we need to go for new normals because we use tulsi, we use lot of herbal product. We don't go for the metal content estimation. We use from the raw material direct from the source. So naturally we are exposing the heavy metals with us, but we are healthy, we are happy. So I need to think that we go to tell them that this is the new normal for our life. As we are living with COVID-19, can we live with little heavy metals to save ourselves?
क्वेश्चन मेरे को एक्चुअली क्या है कि सुना ही नहीं दिया ज्यादा. आई
मैम
थिंक यू वर
अगेन इट इज
टॉकिंग अबाउट द
जस्ट
हेवी
जस्ट
मेटल्स.
मैं राजीव सर को फॉलो कर रहा हूँ to create some controversy. Controversy is that can we establish new normal? New normal in the sense we are using a lot of plant material from our spice to to food to everywhere from the raw material. Like so we're not going to estimate how much heavy metals is there or not. And Indians are not having any problem with that. So can we go for establishing a new normal that this particular content will not harm you? As we are now able to understand that we need to live with COVID-19. So हमें COVID-19 के साथ रहना है, we know that. So similarly, can we know that if this particular content, if is over also, that will also not be, that will not be harming you too much, or there any establishment have done so much research that if content is higher that much and that will affect your health. You are getting me?
नहीं, मेरे को क्वेश्चन समझ नहीं आया, बट थोड़ा
क्वेश्चन ये
थोड़ा सा
है
ही
जो हमने
समझ आया है
हैवी
मेरे को
मेटल
कि
कंटेंट जो दिया हुआ है, हैवी मेटल कंटेंट जो हमारे लिटरेचर में है,
हाँ
अगर उससे
limit of heavy metal.
हाँ हाँ.
है क्योंकि दुनिया अब न्यू नॉर्मल की तरफ जा रही है, तो क्या हम उसको सोच सकते हैं ये अगेन हमारे लिए न्यू नॉर्मल बन जाएगा आगे आते हुए टाइम में? क्या स्टडी इतनी स्टेब्लिश है कि जो तुलसी हम लोग यूज कर रहे हैं उसमें हैवी मेटल नहीं है? क्योंकि हर एक जो यूज करने वाला तो नहीं जाता है कि हम जो फार्म से या फिर हम घर से जो तुलसी किचन से यूज करते हैं उसमें हैवी मेटल कंटेंट नहीं है. तो कैन वी थिंक ऑन दैट
देखिए,
एंड
एक तो थोड़ा थोड़ा सा मुझे समझ आया है, तो मे बी कि मैं उल्टा सीधा बोलूं पर तुलसी ऑयल, तुलसी का एक्चुअली क्या है कि तुलसी ऐसा है मटेरियल कि जो हम तो एशियन टाइम से यूज कर ही रहे हैं, बट देखो जो हम घर में तुलसी लगाते हैं नॉर्मली, यू नो, द अमाउंट ऑफ द वाटर और द क्वालिटी ऑफ द वाटर जो कि हम उसको देते हैं तुलसी में, वो बिल्कुल प्योर वाला देते हैं ना. इवन कि बड़े ध्यान से देते हैं उसको, एक तरह से गॉडेस की तरह ही ट्रीट करते हैं. बट उसमें तो मुझे नहीं लगता है कि हमारे जो कंटेंट होंगे, क्योंकि द क्वालिटी ऑफ द वाटर हम जो दे रहे हैं उसके ऊपर भी डिपेंड करता है, एंड सॉयल विच वी आर यूजिंग, kind of the fertilizer we are using, the content of the heavy metal depends upon that also. But when we are thinking of the large scale one, definitely we have to bother about the content also. And in that event, तुलसी के केस में हम तुलसी एक्सट्रैक्ट नहीं यूज करते हैं. और आपने देखा होगा कि किसी भी अगर आप रॉ मटेरियल सप्लायर से तुलसी एक्सट्रैक्ट मांगेंगे तो वो थोड़ा रिफ्यूज कर देगा, तो आपको उसकी जगह पे फिर तुलसी ऑयल यूज करना है. क्योंकि तुलसी ऑयल ऑयल में सारे वो ड्रेन ऑफ किए जाते हैं, जो मेटल आपके हैं वो रिटेन हो जाते हैं, एंड अल्टीमेटली यू गेट द, बिकॉज अदरवाइज जो वॉलेटाइल ऑयल होते हैं तुलसी में वो भी आप थोड़ा सा प्रिवेंट नहीं कर सकते। तो बाय दैट वे जो कि हम तुलसी ऑयल यूज करेंगे, इन दैट इवेंट वी आर यूजिंग तुलसी ऑयल, जो मैं मतलब अपने उसमें प्रेफर करूंगी। बट क्योंकि अगर तुलसी आप सच कहेंगे तो तुलसी को जो कहवा के रूप में दिया हुआ है, तो वो थोड़ा बॉयल करना है, बॉयल के फिर आप उसको फिल्टर करते हैं, तो मे बी दैट tulsi doesn't contain much of the metal content as compared to what we are eating as such the leaves of the tulsi। क्योंकि जो लोग तुलसी ज्यादा खाते हैं तो उनके टीथ थोड़ा सा ब्लैक आ जाता है, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ मर्करी, and people may not be aware of this, कि it has happened because of the presence of the metal ions, we cannot think of it। So that's our duty here, what for we stand, कि हमें पता है कि ये तुलसी में ये हो सकती है प्रॉब्लम, तो जो भी हम रॉ मटेरियल यूज करेंगे और या फिर अपने सप्लायर को बिगनिंग में ही बोलेंगे जो हमें रॉ मटेरियल सप्लाई करेगा कि हमें जो रॉ मटेरियल चाहिए उसमें इतना कंटेंट जो परमिसिबल कंटेंट है, जो फार्माकोपिया में परमिसिबल अमाउंट है, हमें उसी मटेरियल में देना, अदरवाइज हमें मत देना। तो ये हमारे कॉन्शियस के ऊपर भी है कि हम कितना प्योरिटी के मामले में बॉदर कर रहे हैं, या हम सिर्फ ड्रग बनाने के मामले में बॉदर कर रहे हैं। बिकॉज ऑन द अदर डे आई आस्क्ड वन ऑफ द आयुर्वेदिक फॉर्मुलेटर जो कि फॉर्मुलेशन बनाता है, तो वो कहता है कि मैं नैनो करक्यूमिन जो है बोरे के बोरे रोज बेचता हूँ, 200 किलो रोज बेचता हूँ। तो मैंने कहा उसको तू नैनो प्रिपरेशन कैसे बनाता है, ही इज ओनली बी फॉर्म। तो मैंने उसको बोला कि तू नैनो फॉर्मुलेशन कैसे बनाता है इतनी क्वांटिटी में, जरा बताना मुझे। तो मुझे कहता कि वो 120 सीव लेता है, उसमें से अपना उसको पीस के पाउडर बना के, और जो पाउडर बचता है आपका सीव में से पास करके उसको वो नैनो कंसीडर कर लेता है, ठीक है। तो उसको वो एज ए नैनो करक्यूमिन बना के बेच रहा है, और वो कहता है मेरी तो इतनी प्रोडक्शन चल रही है और इतनी मेरी मार्केटिंग चल रही है, इतनी मेरी सेल चल रही है। तो देखिए कि ये यहाँ पर हमारे कॉन्शियस भी प्ले करती है ना, कि हम उसकी बायोबिलिटी तो चेक कर लें कि कितना है, या जो बायोबिल अभी ड्रग फॉर्मुलेशन है उससे हम अपने आप को कंपैरिजन तो कर लें। हालांकि आयुष इस मामले में उनको पता ही नहीं होता जब आप आयुष में जाते हैं, तो देयर आर सो मेनी हिडन थिंग्स आर देयर। इसी के लिए तो हम कहते हैं कि एज ए फार्मासिस्ट हमें आगे आना चाहिए और हमें काम करना चाहिए आयुर्वेदिक प्रिपरेशन में। जो अगर हम इसी ऐसी फॉर्मुलेशन डेवलप करेंगे तो हमको हमें एक्सपोर्ट में भी इजी रहेगा। जब आप एक्सपोर्ट में जाते हैं वो लोग तो डाटा मांगते हैं ना, डोमेस्टिक मार्केट में तो आप कुछ भी बेच लो चलता है, वो तो आपकी गुडविल या आपके कंपनी के नाम पे चल गया। बट जब आप इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में जाएंगे, एक्सपोर्ट में जाएंगे, वो तो सारा डाटा मांगेंगे आपसे। मैनी कंपनीज आर देयर जो कि सिर्फ इसी बेस पे ही रिजेक्ट हो गई हैं, वो एक्सपोर्ट कर ही नहीं सकती आयुर्वेदिक प्रिपरेशन। तो
वही
ये
एवं
सब तो चीजें हैं ही डिफिकल्ट।
पतंजलि की आती हैं टैबलेट्स, तुलसी की टैबलेट्स आती है पतंजलि की। तो आई थिंक पतंजलि वालों ने काफी होमवर्क किया है इस पे, जैसे मैम बता रही हैं क्वालिटी कंट्रोल है, रॉ मटेरियल का प्रोसेसिंग है, और वहाँ का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हालांकि मैंने तो विजिट नहीं किया है, डॉक्टर राजपूत ने किया है, सो ही कैन टेल बेटर। तो आई थिंक अगर आयुर्वेदिक से सीखना है तो बाबा रामदेव जी, आई थिंक वी कैन लर्न अलॉट फ्रॉम हिम।
Yes.
व्हाट डू
No,
यू से
one
डॉक्टर
of
राजपूत?
yes, sir.
Yes, I think we can
अब
visit and see
देखो
their plants.
किसी कंपनी के बारे में कमेंट करना।
Yes,
आप बोलो।
Verma ji want to speak. Yes, Verma ji, please.
I request you all never pronounce any brand or company
Yeah.
over this platform. We are not
नो नो,
built a platform for the
we
conspiracy as such.
we are
हाँ,
we are
ये
not
है कि
promoting.
yes,
We are not promoting. We are just telling there are few companies like
Patanjali also
Dabur, Himalaya,
one
and
of
others.
yeah,
You can
they
You
are the
know,
companies who they are the companies
if
who
somebody,
working a lot on the herbal preparation and their standardization also.
because you know
And
what
we
they are doing, they are standardizing the things on herbal concept. This is something which we need to understand. Means
Now,
just we
Just
are taking.
yes,
there are very few companies in India which are
Yes.
exporting their products in the form
Yeah.
of drugs. Maximum of them they are selling the drugs, herbal drugs in the form of food supplements or nutraceuticals.
Hmm.
yeah, that is the problem.
Definitely.
Yes.
And the main reason is that we are not
So
validating.
no company,
Yes,
no
ma'am.
company has
Yes,
yet come up with the phytoconstituents. Nobody has applied yet to DCGI office
Madam, there
because many
there
stringent things they want. They want.
yes. There is a company, maybe I will disclose the name. I worked on a project on the validation. We have to validate the product on the basis of phytoconstituents. So because of bioconvergence, the project was failed. And this is the major drawback with herbal drugs. So till date, I think only a few companies, one or two or three companies are there which are selling their products in the international market in the form of drug.
okay. I
But
think,
That
madam,
is the thing only.
yes, Kanchan ma'am, please. You want to comment?
I've not got it. What
Verma ji,
only
वर्मा
I've
जी.
heard so कि थी तीन कम समझ नहीं आया.
संतोष
Kanchan
सर.
ma'am. Uh-huh.
yes, very nice सेशन. काफी अच्छा सेशन चला और
What?
नंबर ऑफ ऑडियंस भी काफी अच्छे खासे जुड़ गए थे हमारे साथ. और इस टाइम हम तकरीबन 1 घंटा 40 मिनट भी क्रॉस कर चुके हैं लाइव में. और काफी अच्छा रिस्पांस रहा और काफी कमेंट्स भी आए हुए हैं. ऐसे आपके सामने ये फेसबुक का पेज स्क्रॉल नहीं कर रहा, वो मैं
Yes,
अपने साइट वाले पैनल पे देख पा रहा हूँ. तो ये काफी इंटरेक्टिव सेशन रहा है और लोगों ने इसको काफी अप्रिशिएट भी किया है अभी तक. आज मैं एक बात को डिस्क्लोज करना चाहूंगा कि मैडम ऑलवेज लकी फॉर मी. हम 2 दिन से कोशिश कर रहे थे अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू फेसबुक लाइव पेज पे आने के लिए, लाइक बट टुडे इटसेल्फ वी आर लाइव थ्रू आउट द टाइम, लाइव
right.
थ्रू आउट द टाइम. और ये काफी अच्छा रहा है और ये
This is
डिस्कशन भी
called
काफी
women power.
fruitful और जो हमारा जो क्या कहते टाइटल है वेबिनार का, उसको बड़ा अच्छा और एक हेल्दी डिस्कशन की तरफ ले गया आप सभी पैनलिस्ट और मैडम की वजह से. सो थैंक्स अ लॉट टू द मैनेजमेंट एंड Indian Pharma Education Society also to give us the chance. Thank you,
Thank you,
Rajput
sir.
sir.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
Kharab Sahab. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Rahul Kaushik ji. And thanks a lot, Madam
Thank you,
Kanchapoli
sir.
ma'am. Thanks again. And we are shortly joined for the some other topic together and facilitate all the people who are around us. And being a responsible people of the society, we are always do the things as कि लोगों की का भरोसा हम पे बना रहे और हम उनको अच्छी से तरीके से सर्व करें, उनको अच्छी तरीके से अच्छी चीजें ही पहुंचाएं, स्टैंडर्ड चीजें ही मुहैया कराएं और स्पूरियस मार्केटिंग को रोकें या उसको प्रोडक्शन को रोकें और ऐसी चीजों को जैसे ही पता चले हमसे डिस्करेज भी करें. तो थैंक्स
Definitely.
अगेन and wish you all the best. Thank you sir.
Thank you, Santosh sir. Thank you, Rajput sir. We'll meet you again very soon.
Thank you sir.
Bye bye. Bye bye, sir. Take care.
Bye sir.
Stay safe.
Thank
Stay
you.
home. Namaskar, sir.
नमस्कार. जय हिंद.
Jai Hind.